Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be a super helpful video guys to any of you having a Hyundai or Kia with a GDI engine. It could be any GDI engine, and if you hear knocking, ticking sound guys, noise coming from the timing chain area, stay with us and we'll explain what can easily cause that, and one common mistake that can cost you your engine guys. So make sure to stay until the end and we'll explain what it is, so we can probably save you $5,000 to $10,000 guys. Before we start, let me tell you a little bit about us. Every single car we get at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. Why we do that? Simply because our mission in the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can keep making these absolutely free videos for you. Now, if you need to buy any parts, tools for a good price and quick shipping, check out the link in the description of the video below. That's where we get all our tools and supplies from. This is the GDI engine. So, if you guys hear noise, okay, knocking noise, rattling noise coming from the timing chain area, what can easily cause that now? Sometimes you may hear knocking noise, okay, coming from the fuel pump. We have a video about that explains why. So you need to make sure that when you open the hood on your Hyundai or Kia on the GDI engine, you'll be facing the engine this way, and the knock is coming actually from this side of the engine guys. Okay, right there, if the knock is coming from the left side where the timing chain is, most likely it's from that part. And let me explain what can easily cause that now. One thing that's quite common guys on higher mileage vehicle, it could be malfunctioning timing chain tensioner. You can see you have timing chains, actually two of them. One is for the oil pump, one is the main chain that goes from the camshaft to the crankshaft. You can see the oil pump timing chain tensioner is just spring loaded, but they can fail in some point, but not so often. This is the main tensioner that has quite a bit of stress here guys, and it's actually it's driven by the oil pressure. So when you have oil pressure, it's going to extend the tensioner, and you have a tool that's supposed to keep that tensioner in place when you turn the car off. Sometimes they fail guys, and that can cause loose chain and rattle. And if you keep driving the car, you can jump the timing to the point that you bend valves, mess up pistons, you need the engine rebuilt, thousands of dollars, or a new engine replaced, installed, and that can cost you $5,000 to $10,000 guys. So one thing can be the timing chain tensioner failing. Number two, it could be timing chain guide guys. If those guides break, that can cause a rattle as well. They're exposed to extreme temperature, and they've been practically here all their life, so that plastic becomes fragile from all that heat, so they can crack. Okay, that can develop a timing chain slack, and that can develop a rattle as well. And that rattle can sometimes cause timing chain slack that can hit the timing cover as well, and even crack the timing cover. And if the chain jumps, you keep driving it again, okay, that can cost you thousands of dollars. Number three guys, it could be stretched chain. If the chain stretches, okay, that can happen as well. But number four, quite often you can notice on older vehicles with quite a few miles, or vehicles that have not been maintained correctly. Let's say the engine oil hasn't been changed regularly. What can happen? You have the variable timing solenoids right here. This is exhaust and intake variable timing solenoid. You have a dual variable timing. Those are the actuators, that the phasers, and that's the solenoid here, but that's the sprocket. That solenoid will actually divert the oil flow through the sprockets, and it will advance or retard the timing depending on how it needs to be. So oil flows through those camshaft sprockets, and if they get plugged up, okay, or malfunction, or you had worn oil, okay, in some cases components can fail on the inside, and that can develop a rattle as well. You can develop a rattling camshaft sprocket as well, so that's quite common. But if you're doing timing chain, my personal opinion, go ahead and replace everything timing chain related. Oil pump timing chain tensioner guides, and the main timing chain components as well, everything, including the camshaft sprockets and the crankshaft gear as well. Because let's say you put new camshaft sprockets, new chain, but you still use the old crankshaft gear, the teeth may be worn, and that can cause stretch to the new chain quite quick, and the stretch chain can wear the new camshaft sprockets quick as well. So if you hear noise guys, that's one of the things most likely causing it there. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.